all things are at your hand. With prayer, faith, and works, I can enjoy friend and family time. What time is it? It is time for friends and family. What time is it? It's time for me to get out my barbecue, put on my barbecue, the stuff that I consume, call my friends and my family over, and just enjoy. I know what that feeling feels like because my family flew down and spent time with me on my birthday week, helped me celebrate that day of birth that I had, and my daughter, her husband, their two kids, my younger son, and my ex-wife. They all came down as a unit. Some of my brothers from the Brotherhood, came down. My friends on the island came down, and we all had a great time. Actually, I opened up my cigar lounge, my bar, to all you could eat and all you could drink. And they drank and ate me clean. They ate every single thing and drank up every single thing. Now I'm trying to restock my bar for Super Bowl. But that's how it goes. That's life, and that's how life is, you know. I always tell everybody, you can't take it with you. And if you don't, your daughter husband will spend it. So you might as well spend it. And I don't have nothing to begin with, so it was easy. So what I don't have, they sure enough consumed all of that, and it was enjoyable. I had a great, great, great time. Also, before we get into our prayer for 8 a.m., you know I always say we come early. You have to be early to be before time. And I'm here right now on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. My ex is coming on Monday. I'm going to bring them on the live feed with us. But I do a posting and I do a segment on classical updating. Classical is a club bar, used to be a bar club that a lot of people was their hub point of Sasol. They have come and they partied there. They had three hub points. They had the rumba, was one point, then it was classical, then it was after one. One thing I said I love about the Dominican people was they are a family. They move in a way that all could eat. That was the natural calling of humanity, where we did not judge, but we provided for our family. We moved as a community. We was in sync, in unison, together. I'm saying we, I live here now. I consider myself one of the people, even though this is not my place of birth. And now, the people are trying to get back into unison to move as one. And they opening up classical again. And like I said, classical was in the middle because it was rumba first, classical, then after one. And they shut down rumba. They changed the name to King but they want to move back to their original name and be their original self of who they are, the characteristic of Saussure. And classical is opening back up, but they changed the name. The movie Classical, Bar 59. And it was Classical Bar 59 before. Or 99. Not 59, 99. Well, anyway, I put up a video. I posted a video of the opening. They opening today. Classical is opening today. Classical is opening today. For all of you that on my post side of things coming over to my live side of things, because it's two different contexts. You know, my live is prayer. My post is factual facts of history. And TikTok took down my post and gave me a warning of a violation. I very specifically choose my language, my format, and what I say and how I say it. And I try to be as truthful as I possibly can be all the time, because I answer to the Creator. I don't answer to man. And they pulled my post down. Now, I have made videos and posts that was more towards that line of violation. Matter of fact, the one that went viral on me, for me, was way more controversial. I just opened up and I just built it from my heart exactly what I felt. And it took off. It took off. I've been guided on my speech and on how I present stuff. But I have done at least a dozen of the same exact video. Listen to me. I have done at least a dozen of the same update on Classical Saussure, Dominican Republic. You all on TikTok have seen it. Update Classical Saussure, Dominican Republic. I have done them over and over and over and over again. But this last one was exactly the same, except one little thing. Just one little change and one little difference. And it was not even verbal. It was more visual. Maybe I muttered something, but it wasn't disrespectful. It wasn't no foul language. But it must have struck a nerve. And see, that's why, as a society, you cannot give little Johnny a trophy just for showing up, trying to hurt his feelings, because you are making a whole generation after generation under generation of soft tissue people, where the littlest thing upset them. You can't be the rulers of the world. You can't be the front of the world. You can't say that you are the face of humanity. And I go, boo. and you cry like a baby. You can, or you are not. You are not. You're not made to be there. You're not made to be what you claim to be. That's all I got to say. Good morning, good morning, good morning. With prayer, faith, and work. All things are possible with prayer, faith, and work. There is nothing you cannot do. And for everybody else, hit the like, 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 share and join. If you want to see what they pull down, what they give me my first violation about, comment, hit me up on my DM, come on to one of my other platforms and hit me up, because I am going to put it back out there and show you that video. So I can send it to you personally, or I won't put it up on another platform, because I didn't do anything, not one thing wrong. And you can judge it for yourself. But let's get ready to pray. Let's get ready to pray. And if you do not see me, little Johnny is upset once again about what I just said right here. So all of a sudden you don't see me, because they don't want that video to come out whatsoever. And to just show you, and it goes back to what I say on What's on My Mind in that series, and think, that this existed, that we are experiencing right now is there though.